Hi everybody, this is lesson 2.1. This is the first lesson where I'm using the video flipped classroom method that I wasn't using before. Now normally on these videos it's going to be me and another student here who's going to work on the work with me on the board to give you a perspective of a student. But we don't have that today, being the first video. If you want to be in the video, just make sure you come and give me a publicity release form. You can find those on the PGCPS website. Just search in the search box for publicity release form. Print it out and bring me a signed copy. Once you bring me a signed copy, you'll be eligible to be in the videos with me, and we'll make a schedule on what's going to happen. So we're going to start lesson 2.1 now. Now lesson 2 is talking about using the trig functions for acute angles and not acute angles, and basically angles. Using the trig functions to do things. So we're going to start by reminding everybody what the trig functions are, and by putting up a slide of the first problem that we're going to work on. This is a picture of a right triangle described in the problem. Now in the problem it said that angle C was the right angle, so we put C there. It also told us that angle A and angle B were the other two angles of this triangle. Now if you remember back from geometry, whenever we have a big C as the angle, the side across from that is going to be little c. So the side across from big A is little a, and the side across from big B is little b. Now what they told us in the problem is they told us that A is 7 and B is 24. So in this case we'll erase the A, we'll replace it with the 7. What did they tell us? B was 24? Yeah, B is 24. Now to find C, we need to use Pythagorean's theorem. So we know that 7 squared plus 24 squared equals C squared. Now I don't know off the top of my head what 7 and 24 is, so let me get a calculator. Okay, so 7 squared is 49. I know that from my head. So 49 plus, and then we do 24 squared. This is a T89. I probably should get one of yours. 24 to the second. That equals 576. So this is plus 576 equals C squared. So 49 plus 576, I get 625 equals C squared. Take the square root of 625, and I get 25. So 25 equals C. All right, 25. Well, now it's just elementary to get the 6 trig functions because we're looking for angle A. Okay, so according to angle A, sine A is opposite over hypotenuse. So that's 7 over 25. Cosine A, adjacent over hypotenuse, 24 over 25. And tangent A, opposite over adjacent, 7 over 24. Just have to flip them to get the other ones. I'll move to this side now. See the side? Yeah, you can. So that means that cosecant A, I just flip it, flip the sign, 25 over 7. Secant A is 25 over 24. And cotangent A is 24 over 7. That's the way we do those problems. That's the way we're going to do those problems next in class. Okay, now we're going to talk about co-functions, which are the functions that have co in front of them as related to the ones that don't have co in front of them. So how is sine related to cosine? How is secant related to cosecant? And how is tangent related to cotangent? And this is why they go together. So say we have this triangle back again. We have A, B, C, with the A, the B, the C. Okay, let's find the sine of angle A. Well, that's pretty simple. The sine of angle A is again the opposite over the hypotenuse, which in this case is A over C. Little a over little c. Okay, we wanted to relate sine to cosine. So how does that relate to cosine? Well, the sine of A is actually the same as the cosine of B, because if I'm looking at this angle, now A is the adjacent side, okay, and C is the hypotenuse. So you'll see there we have those two things, which means that, oh, there's the content. Okay, in this particular triangle, which doesn't have any value, so this could apply to any triangle, the sine of angle A is equal to the cosine of angle B, because they're both A over C. Let's find out what else we know about A and C. Well, here's what I know about A and C. I know this, that, can you right here? Yeah. 180 is A plus B plus C, because it's a triangle, and that's true for any triangle. But let's go farther. 180 is equal to A plus B plus, oh, C is 90. Okay, so I subtract 90 from both sides. That means 90 is equal to A plus B. Well, if 90 is equal to A plus B, that means I'll subtract B from both sides. That means A equals 90 minus B. Okay? And that also means if instead of subtracting B, I subtracted A, then that would mean B equals 90 minus A. So if I come over here and I take this B and plug it in for this B, watch what happens. The sine of A is the cosine of 90 minus the worst A I've ever drawn in my life. This is the first cofunction identity. So you have sine A equals cosine 90 minus A. And you're going to find on the next page when I show you all the cofunction identities that similar things happen to all the functions and their cofunctions. Okay, so here are the three problems, the easy versions of what we're going to be doing with those cofunction identities. Okay, so cosine 52, well, in terms of its cofunction, I'm going to write each function in terms of its cofunction. So cosine's cofunction is sine, because you take away the co and you got sine. So it's really easy to do. All you got to do now, cosine 52 equals sine of 90 minus 52. 90 minus 52 is 38. So sine 38 degrees. Done. Fly through the other ones too. Tangent's cofunction is cotangent. So that means cotangent of 90 minus 71. 90 minus 71, 19. So that is the cotangent of 19 degrees. Done. Last but not least, secant 24. Secant's cofunction is cosecant. So that equals cosecant 90 minus 24. Okay, 90 minus 24, 66. So that equals the cosecant of 66 degrees. I told you they were the easy ones. Okay, these are the hard ones. We need to solve these equations for theta. So we're going to find the theta that makes these statements true. Now in order to do that, we're going to have to get rid of the functions. In order to get rid of the functions, we have to notice that these are both problems. We're dealing with cofunctions. Cosine is equal to a sine. Tangent is equal to a cotangent. So we're going to be using the cofunction identities. Okay, so what we know is whatever's in here is our angle. And so if I want to change this from cosine to sine, I would do 90 minus this. And if I wanted to change the sine to a cosine, I would do 90 minus this. It's easier to do 90 minus this because it doesn't have any multiplication in it. So that's what I'm going to do. So I'm going to change this to sine of 90 minus theta plus 4 equals sine of 3 theta plus 2. Now, in these cases, we're only dealing with acute angles. That's going to be a given. So we know it's in the first quadrant. So we know that the only way possible that the sine of this equals the sine of this is if they're equal to each other. So that means 90 minus theta plus 4 equals 3 theta plus 2. Now we're just algebra. The first thing I got to do is distribute this minus sign. 90 minus theta minus 4, because it goes with both of them, equals 3 theta plus 2. Okay, moving along, let me move the theta. Okay, and it's 90 minus 4, so that becomes 86 equals 4 theta plus 2. Take away the 2. So now we're at 84 equals 4 theta. Divide by 4. 84 divided by 4 is 21 equals theta. Okay, once we get past this initial part right here, everything else is just algebra. Now, to the other problem. Again, I have tangent and cotangent, so I can do the 90 minus thing. Only, am I going to do 90 minus 2 theta minus 18 or 90 minus theta plus 18? Either one will work, but people are making fun of me. You have to do the one that's going to be easier, which is probably going to be this one. So, fine. I'm going to open the door for somebody now. So, we have tangent. If you walk in front, you're going to be in the video. Equals cotangent of 90 minus this. Oh man, that's on delay. If you talk, they're going to hear you. It was Tina.
Wait, are you going to post it online or what?
Yeah.
Oh.
So now you're going to be online too because I'm not changing this video.
Oh.
Bye.
So tangent 2 theta minus 18. That means that this has to equal this. This, when I did the 90, I should have changed this to tangent. Okay, so now they have to equal each other. So that means 2 theta minus 18 has to equal 90 minus theta plus 18. Now it's just algebra. Distribute the negative sign. So 90 minus theta minus 18 equals 2 theta minus 18. Combine like terms. 90 minus 18, 72 minus theta. It's 2 theta minus 18. Add the theta. 3 theta minus 18, 72. Add the 18. Okay, 3 theta equals 90. Okay, theta is 30. Done and done. That's the last of what we have to do for this class. So this is the end of the video. Please come to class on next time you see me, because it could be A day or B day, and we'll talk about any issues you have with the video, and we'll get the homework done. Okay, thanks for watching.